Welcome back, everyone. A new project in New Orleans is trying a pretty novel approach to help people get through power outages after storms. And like all things South Louisiana, it starts with food. In the fallout of Hurricane Ida, the city of New Orleans went without power for days. And for the restaurants throughout the city, this was devastating.
It was kind of hard because I know I lost everything on my stuff that was in the cooler, and not only that, I didn't have a place to operate anymore.
A new program in the city called Get Lit, Stay Lit is trying to help.
Just kind of came up with this idea of it would be really good to have restaurants having solar power, solar panels and batteries, because if the whole city's power goes out, that restaurant can still serve the community.
The plan would be to install solar panels on restaurants throughout the city, not only helping restaurants save their product, that's something that's essential in the restaurant business where profit margins are already narrow, but it also keeps them operating during those power outages.
Although you try not to have a lot of stuff in your cooler, you still have to operate, so the loss is always in the hundreds, even thousands, and then you lose your income. There's nowhere to cook, no power, no anything, so it's really heartbreaking.
It's not just the restaurants, though, that would benefit. It would create an electric oasis to the community in a time of crisis.
It puts that restaurant in a position to be a phone charging center, a cooling center, a food distribution place. We help with job interruptions. We help with supply chains. There's no food waste. So that's 6 benefits right there.
Money saved by the restaurants on electricity bills would go back into the program, allowing more and more restaurants the chance for solar power.
The model that we've created is once we install solar and batteries on a restaurant, they save money every month on their bill. And so that restaurant becomes a source of funding.
And in turn, helping neighborhoods build more resiliency against the inevitability of another storm.
We know we're going to get one, and we should empower the local restaurants to be there and become the first responders. I don't really believe we should have people flying to Louisiana to cook grits for us. I think we could do it ourselves.
After her experience with Ida, Lisa is back on her feet, running Queen Trini Lisa in Mid-City and the restaurant chosen for the Get Lit, Stay Lit pilot project.
It was destined to be, to come from that, to experience that, and then, be the first in New Orleans.
And while Queen Trini Lisa's is the first, it certainly won't be the last. While the project is focusing its attention on New Orleans for now, Devin believes it's a model that could be used across South Louisiana.
We are pushing for or advocating for is basically every restaurant in South Louisiana should become a microgrid, should have solar and batteries. It's a no-brainer.
And for Queen Trini Lisa herself, a chance to sleep a little better, knowing the next power outage won't put her out. In New Orleans, I'm Daniel Phillips, KTC TV3.
And we all know the value of a hot meal after a disaster strikes your home. I can speak certainly from experience there. Now, we hope you found the information we just showed you informative, and you and your family are safe this hurricane season. On behalf of the KTC weather team, meteorologist Bradley Benoit, Daniel Phillips, and Dave Baker, I'm Chief Meteorologist Rob Perillo. Thank you for watching.